Welcome back, everybody. Once again, this is Bob Calvert, your host, TalkingWithHeroes.com, here at FOB Basrah, Iraq. And Anna Sophie Hickson behind the camera. We're in part 2 with Charlie Company, the 2nd of the 285th Assault Helicopter Battalion, North Dakota, Utah, and Arizona National Guard soldiers. And on this episode, we'll be hearing from more of those soldiers.
Hi, I'm Staff Sergeant Brian Zins from Bismarck, North Dakota. I am a crew chief here and a crew chief trainer. Been working in maintenance for the last couple months and kind of taken over my platoon sergeant's duties since he'll be leaving to go on advance party back to Fort Sill here soon. Been in the Guard for, well, on the 29th of September will be 22 years. This is my second deployment. I was in Bosnia in 05 and 06 and been here since the 13th of December in 09. So we should be out of here in, I'm guessing, in about 3 weeks, so it's going to be good to get out of here.
So about the time this airs, you'll be heading home.
Yep, that's
cool.
Great. It's been a good mission, had a lot of good experiences here, but it's time. My oldest daughter graduated high school in the spring, and a lot of stuff going on back home I'm looking forward to.
You know, I haven't asked anybody else this, but just hit me. What do you do when you're not active in the Guard?
And you mean back home?
Yeah, because all of you have jobs back there. The Guard's different than full-time active military.
Sure. When on the weekends back home, and here obviously I'm a crew chief and on the flight crew, but back home I am an active Guard reserve soldier and I am the unit supply sergeant back home. And I've been doing that, it'll be 2 years in October.
So you're pretty much full-time military then, even though you're in the reserves too?
Ever since '94 I've been putting the uniform on every day and going to work, so in one capacity or the other. So
you mentioned earlier you're the crew chief trainer. You're training the trainers.
Correct.
Why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's rewarding and very challenging. It's about a 5-week school I had to go to back home, and I got home from my last deployment in, I want to say it was around the middle of October of '06, and after being gone for about 16 months, I had an opportunity to go to this school about a month and a half or 2.5 months later. It was in January of '07. And I promised my wife it wouldn't be very long. It was only 5 weeks, but it was still long enough. But it was a great school, probably the most challenging course I've ever been to in the Army. And it's a lot of fun being able to take new crew chiefs and new crew chief trainers and train them the way you like to, based on the experiences you've had, you know, especially over the last 22 years. So really rewarding.
Okay, great. What would you like to say to the American people in terms of continuing to support the mission? Because there's obviously still troops here. A lot of them, thousands of them, tens of thousands still. And you'll be replaced by another unit.
Yeah, it's our time is dwindling down. The convoys heading south, you can see them almost on a daily basis when we fly around. I don't know, it'd be nice to see these people take care of themselves, and you know, the violence is really kind of dwindling down to nothing, so with any luck it'll stick. Mm-hmm. And what was the second part of the question again? The
American people continuing to support the troops over here, especially, you know, the ones that are replacing you too now.
Yeah, that's great. You know, I get care packages from family probably once a week, but there's always stuff coming from different organizations and church groups, which is really great. It's nice to get anything through the mail, you know. It's great. All kinds of snacks and toothbrushes and whatnot. So it's great. Keep it up, and we appreciate it.
Okay. Would you like to give a shout out to family and friends back home?
Oh yeah, I would. My wife Kim from Bismarck, and both my girls. My oldest daughter started college, first year of college, I think about 4 days ago. So heard she's having a good time with that. She's excited. My youngest daughter's in her, probably on her 4th or 5th day of 9th grade. So love you and see you soon.
Great. Thank you very much for your service to our country.
And my
pleasure. I may see you up there in North Dakota in October.
Sounds good.
Thank you, sir.